integrity, curse Yahweh and die.
And that was Job's wife telling him that, because Job was catching hell, but he still kept that faith between him and his creator, his savior, his power, man. And his woman comes up on the side like a damn serpent, a snake, a demon, saying, you still hold on to that integrity? Curse the Most High and die. Just get it over with. Why sit there and suffer? See, and that's what you 2/3 y'all are weak, man. Y'all don't want to suffer for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai's sake. When you come into the truth, you're supposed to suffer, man. It ain't no feeling comfortable. You were brought here to serve slavery in America, man. Have y'all people forgot about that? Now, it's a whole different program today. It's mentally, you're enslaved, man. Y'all don't know the truth. But that's why the Most High sent his prophets and his men coming out to the highways and the byways, prophesying, teaching you people, man. Because the so-called white man, y'all's pastor in y'all's church, they don't even tell y'all the truth, man. Their whole doctrine is prosperity, making you feel good. The scriptures say, what does it say? Persuade men, or knowing the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. You're supposed to be in a fearful state and coming to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
But it said, then said his wife unto him, dost thou still retain that integrity?
Right, and that's Job's wife. Job telling him, yeah, you still keep your integrity? Because a man, you're supposed to have integrity. You're supposed to have self-respect and follow your power, which is the Most High. And then your wife follows you, and then the kids follow you. But today it's not like that. You got a mother and a father that eat separately now. They don't even eat at the kitchen table no more. They'll eat at the couch watching TV, and the kids will take their food into their room. That's what's happened here in America, man. It's the so-called white man has destroyed a family orientation, and there's books about it. There's a book called Behold a Pale Horse by William Cooper, and it's called The Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars, because his whole agenda is to smash the man, all right, and to bring him down, to demasculinize him, because he knows that if he tears down the man, he has complete control over the women and the kids. All right, but the Most High is looking out for real men that are gonna come out to the highway, the alphas, man, that stand up for righteousness. We ain't out here trying to make a scene, nothing like that. It's commanded that we're supposed to come out here and speak the truth. All right, because the majority of you, what are y'all doing? Y'all uplift wickedness, man. Like I said, do what thou willest. That goes back to Aleister Crowley. He was a wizard, man. That was his whole motto. And today it's trickling down to the Negroes, you Latinos. That's why the Most High has a very great indignation to put upon you, man.
But it said, then said his wife unto him, dost thou still retain that integrity? Curse the Most High and die. But he said unto her, thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh.
Hey, Job, was he not a man of the Lord? We're reading out of the Bible. But he told his wife that she spoke as one of those foolish women. Because women don't know what they're talking about, man. Go ahead.
But it said, what? Shall we receive good at the hand of the Most High? And shall we not receive evil?
Oh, you think that because you do good and you're supposed to prosper, and then when you deal with evil or bad times, that the Lord hates you?
Yeah.
You know? Hey, that's part of it. You got your ups and your downs. You gotta endure it. All right? And that's what the difference between us and y'all is, that the Most High is preparing us for what's about to come, man. Martial law. We don't care what you people think. America's about to go to war, man. The Third World War is approaching. And this ain't gonna be a war that it barely hit Pearl Harbor back in World War II. This gonna affect the whole land of America, man. The dollar is lost its value. It's been lost. All right, it's just a matter of time where they're gonna strip that away, and they're gonna force you to get the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, man. And a lot of you people are gonna take it willingly. know?
It's like real quick, like I brought out the video I made yesterday. In that new movie X-Men Apocalypse, Jennifer Lawrence made a comment. She said, just because there's no war doesn't mean there's peace. Just because you haven't seen what we're talking about happen in your face yet does not mean it's not going to happen. That's why the Most High called it the word prophecy, to speak before it happens.
That's what the word prophecy means, to speak before. All right, pro is before, and say is to speak before.
Yep. But that's why the Most High had to get men to warn his elect that war is coming. Because when Yahushua was on the scene, the disciples asked, "Where are the signs?" So Yahushua is giving us signs. He's letting us see them before they happen. That way we can prepare. That way we're not caught up in that day looking stupid. But to the rest of y'all, you're not going to gravitate to those signs. You're not going to understand that there's men out here, that there are men out here speaking the way they are. You're just going to see it like it's just a normal weird thing that happens.
It's weird. But really, y'all are the weird ones, man.
Yeah.
Because like I said, y'all lift up wickedness, man. That's what y'all praise. Y'all honor death.
Yep.
I got Ezekiel 33 and 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet had been among them.
And you people better believe that what we're speaking is going to happen. Because it's going to. Just because it's not happening in your face does not mean it's not coming. Esau, the so-called white man, has just used his subliminal messaging, and like the brother said, silent weapons. He's basically killing you through kindness, giving you what you want, so you don't realize that you're really a slave to him. Just because you're free doesn't mean you're able to do what you want. Don't mean you're still a slave to him. You still work for him. All right, you still work your ass off for $7.50 an hour. All right, you still gotta obey through his maritime laws. You still gotta get registration and all these things, permission. You can't just go out and build whatever you want to build. You know, you're still a slave to him. But you want to focus on Mother's Day and all these other traditions. That's what you want to base your entire
existence on.
Yeah. And little do you know that he's preparing a weapon against you to ultimately make you submit to him. Which really, if you take it, the Most High is going to kill you. If you don't take it, you have a chance of him killing you, but y'all don't even have anything to go after because you're not trusting in Yahushua. That's why y'all want to take the chip, because y'all don't know where you're going to gravitate after if you don't submit to the Esau.
Well, that's where it goes down to having faith. Because when Esau came back from hunting in the wilderness, he saw his brother cooking up the pottage, all right, that pottage, and he said, "Hey, feed me that pottage, for I'm faint and I'm about to die." So he gave it, and then Jacob's like, "Well, give me your birthright, and I'll give you this food, uncooked food." So that's what he did. He had no faith, and you 2/3 fall in line with that, because you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. All right, you don't have faith. You know, you don't trust in Yahushua that he's gonna provide for you. But that's the difference between us and you. We have faith, Lord will, but that's what, when you're on the highways and the byways, you brothers, that's your main foundation, man. Is ultimately having faith in Yahushua. But faith is what's gonna save you. All right, nothing else is. Unto them, they don't have no faith, man. They believe in that white image, Cesar Borgia, man. They bow down to these idols, man. They still bow down to the Christmas tree after what? Fucking 400 or 500 years being here in America. You still don't know what the origins of Christmas is, man. You got all access to the internet, all knowledge, and you still haven't found out what the origins of Christmas is, man. No? And that's what's gonna be your destruction, because you reject knowledge, man. You reject Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You rejected his prophets of old, and you're going to reject the prophets of now. But it's fine. We need that. You know? Just like today, what do they say? Haters are my motivation. You know? You have your haters, and you have, you're good. You have your good and evil. You know? There's always something that's set against another. It's always been that way, and it always will be. You got good, and you got evil. You know? It's not just good. It's perfect balance. But y'all people think that it's all good. How can y'all sit there and eat thinking that everything's all good, knowing that everything that's going on here in the world today, and y'all still walking around like everything's all right, man. You're supposed to be lifting up a standard. That's what we're doing for Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai and the elect. Lifting up a standard, which is His word. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man.
I got one real quick. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
And the only way you're going to be saved is if you endure to the end. All right? You're not going to be saved. You're not saved right now. Nobody knows if we're saved. Like even us on the streets, we never say we're saved. But I can tell you one thing, we have more hope than you. All right? Because our faith is our anchoring of our souls, man. But it's ultimately it's up to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai if he's going to deliver us. All right? Because even Paul, he never gave himself over to that number. Let me get a scripture real quick. This is in the book of Second Corinthians chapter 10, verse 18. For not he that commendeth himself is approved, but whom the Lord commendeth. So it's up to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. It's not up to you. All right? It's not about how much works you do. The law's not even going to save you following after the law. You're supposed to rehearse the righteous acts. You know? And you got people in the world today that are all into charity, giving thousands of dollars to these charities, but that's not going to save you, man. No matter how many doors you hold open for somebody, that's not going to save you. No matter how many thank yous you give to somebody, gifts, that's not going to save you, man. Because Yahweh Shai says, I despise your sacrifices. Right? Get that one in Psalm 51 where it says that Most High requires. All right?
Or what he cried.
Yeah, Psalm 51. And that's what the Most High requires, man. The Most High requires sincerity. All right, true sacrifices. You know, because even like his brother's about to read, even David even said, if that's what you wanted, I would have gave it to you. Go ahead.
Psalms 51 and 16. For thou desirest not sacrifice, else would I give it.
Else would I give it. So King David, he was a man of the Lord. He was a prophet. A man after the Most High's heart. So he's already telling you that your sacrifices, your gifts, your money, whatever you give to the world is vain, man. It tells you who to help. It tells you to help a godly man. But yet y'all despise us and reject us like you did Yahweh Shai. Y'all are the same people back then that are back today through the reincarnation, man. Go ahead.
It says, for thou desirest not sacrifice, else would I give it. Thou delightest not in burnt offering. The sacrifices of the Most High are a broken spirit, a broken and a contrite heart. O Yahweh, thou would not despise.
That's what he's not going to despise. When you're coming in your true form of a man, is you bow down, you give all glory and honor to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. You make yourself subject unto him. You be used, man. You do what he commands of you, not what you do, not what you want to do. That's what he requires of you. All right, and that's what the 2/3 they can't grasp that. You 2/3 y'all can't understand that. But it's fine because you gotta have your 2/3. You're gonna have your 2/3, and you're gonna have the 1/3, which is the elect. All right. Is there more?
Go ahead. It said, do good in thy good pleasure in Zion, build all the walls of Jerusalem.
Yeah, and that's what we're doing right now. We're building the walls of Jerusalem. All right. Jerusalem, which is the teacher of cities, man. All right. Or the teaching of peace. And that's what we're doing. That's what the word gospel means, right? The good news, glad tidings. What's y'all's glad tidings? Oh, I ate a big ass meal today. I ate steak and shrimp. That's y'all's glad tidings? You made $1,000 check. That's glad tidings. That's not profitable, man. You know?
It says, then shalt thou be pleased with the sacrifices of righteousness.
Then Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai will be pleased with the sacrifices of righteousness, man. You gotta come right. You gotta give all glory and honor to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai on a daily basis. Be thankful towards him. Uplift him. Because we're in the days where it says seek out him 10 times more. Alright? Because the evil day approaches, man. Talking about them bad times, the times that y'all people are really afraid of, man. War, man. Go ahead.
It says, then shalt thou be pleased with the sacrifices of righteousness, with burnt offering and whole burnt offering. Then shall they offer bullets upon thine altar.
Right, but that's going to be when we're in the kingdom, not now. The sacrifices that he requires right now is us being a self-sacrifice. Get that one in Romans 12, 12 and 1. All right? We are those sacrifices. All right? Not through animals, you know? Go ahead.
Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
Which is your reasonable service, man. That's what the Most High delights in. Is that when you come into the truth and you suffer, just like Yahushua did. You're taking part at the Lord's table. You're drinking the cup. Because it's better to drink the cup now than later. Because later, all y'all are going to eventually drink that cup. But it's going to be to y'all's destruction. Okay? Go ahead.
But it says that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world.
Right? And be not conformed to this world. Meaning don't give yourself over to the ways of this world, man. Don't give your mind over to the world, man. But that even though we read the scripture earlier in Ecclesiastes 3, that the Most High set the world in the heart of man, but that's true. But eventually Yahushua is going to draw us out from that world, from that state of mind, and renew us through the spirit of knowledge of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Only the elect are going to be able to pertain, or what's the word? Accept that and receive that. The rest of you are not going to be able to accept that. You're going to be stuck in your old ways. All right?
It's like Paul said, man, when I was a child, I expected a child. When I became a man, I put those things out there with challenge, because eventually you get to a point where you got to start living actual real life, which pertains to the scriptures. You're a child at first, but it gets to a point where your father's gonna be like, all right, we got to do work now. We got to continue our work for our life now. Because as a child, man, you're ignorant. All right, you're in a state of, you can do what you want because your parents are taking care of you. So you can have a good time. But there's a time when you got to get serious, and the Lord starts dealing with you and opening your mind to really put you out there for what your purpose is for a man. Obeying the law, statutes, commandments, and working. And that's what you do once you get to that age, which really it was like, technically it's like the age like 12 or 13 for a man-child. His father would make him his own separate house, put him in there, and the man would start living. And he would be a man. You would be surprised at the type of men that the type of I'm gonna call them boys in their old times. How mature and manly they were, because they had the spirit in them. Now today you got 13-year-old boys over here still being little demons, dancing to Future and everything.
I got a scripture. 1 Corinthians chapter 14 verse 20. Brethren, be not children in understanding. Howbeit in malice be ye children, but in understanding be men. And in understanding be men. That's what the whole thing about man is, having understanding. Like what we read earlier in Job, integrity. That word integrity goes back to the Greek, I believe, integral, which means to know the system of the tool, how it works. You basically know how to work things on the earth. That's what we were given, right? The cogitations of man, to know how to apply and replenish and take care of things in the earth, take care of your families. That was what the being a man was. I got Sirach 17 and 1. I'm going to read all the way down to 11, but in between, break things down, speak on. Sirach 17 and 1. The Lord created man of the earth and turned him into it again. He gave them few days and a short time, and power also over the things therein. He endued them with strength by themselves and made them according to his image.
And real quick, it said he gave them the power over the things therein. The man has the power. All right, he's the one who governs and has rule over his own household and what goes on in the cities, as long as they have a governing body. But pertaining to his individual man, he's got power over these things, over you women, all right, the children, how things are ran in the house.
but and put fear of man upon all flesh, and gave him dominion over beasts and fowls. They received the use of the 5 operations of the Lord, and in the 6th place he imparted them understanding, and in the 7th speech and interpreter of the cogitations thereof, counsel and a tongue, eyes, ears, and a heart gave he them to understand.
But it's telling you, because they already mentioned the cogitations that we were given, so it's telling you that there's something else. It was an ear, or it was an ear, a tongue, and eyes for what? To see spiritual things, to know the truth when it was spoken, to know how to speak the truth, not to speak all this folly here in America.
Verse 7. Withal he filled them with the knowledge of understanding, and shewed them good and evil. He
gave, see, man, and it was given to man. They were the ones to know between good and evil. They were the ones who were to set balance and order in the household or on the earth. It was never given to a woman. All right? She never had the authority to govern anything. Otherwise, you wouldn't have had back in the 60s, or what was this? When was it that the
woman's liberation was in the 70s, I believe.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, there should have been no reason for that if women had understanding and wisdom. You know, they shouldn't have had to fight for it. You know, but then they had that whole propaganda thing. Women, I could do. What is it? Anything you could do, I could do better. That's all a whole bunch of hocus pocus, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, they got on YouTube, they got women boxing men.
Oh, man.
You got these Amazon type women fighting men in the ring. That's how wicked this place has become, man. That's how proud this place has come. All right? That's out of order. You know? But that goes back to that whole feminist movement, man. And that's against the Halbah Shem Yahweh Shai, because the Most High, according to the Bible, the man that's spoken of inside the Bible, he's masculine. This book is a masculine book. All right? There's nothing feminine about this book. Get that one in Proverbs 8.
Okay.
8 and 1. I believe it's 8 and 1.
Yeah, 8 and 4.
Or start at 1.
This is Proverbs chapter 8, verse 1. Doth not wisdom cry, and understanding put forth her voice?
Right, and that's what we're doing. We're lifting up the voice, putting that understanding out in the streets. Go ahead.
It says, she standeth in the top of high places, by the way in the places of the paths. She cried at the gates, at the entry of the city, at the coming in at the doors. Unto you, O men, I call.
Unto you, O men, I call. And it say, unto you, women, I call. Unto you, men, I call. All right? And wherever the Most High may set us in our city, wherever your brothers are in your city or town, hey, the Spirit leads you. That's where the Most High is going to have you speaking to these people, man. And Lord will, you're going to bring in fruit. But if not, continue to push, man. Keep pushing. But that's what you're supposed to be fishing for, is men. All right? Fishers of men.
I'm going to read it again. It says, unto you, O men, I call. And my voice is to the sons of men.
And my voice is unto the sons of men. All right? The sons of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. That's what we're looking for, man. All right? Not no ordinary men. You may come up here, I believe, but within that, you're gonna have a trial. You're gonna have a trial time. We're gonna watch you. You're gonna be tested. And if you can't fit that administration, your seat, your lot, you're gonna be casted out. Go ahead.
I'm gonna continue. It says, O ye simple, understand wisdom, and ye fools, be ye of an understanding heart.
Right, she's even speaking to you fools, because we're just not out here for the educated. We're not out here to speak to the people that are of high stature here in our city or in the world. Because there's people out here that the scriptures say that the Most High is dealing with the lowly, the poor, but rich in faith. All right? That's who the Most High is looking for, the elect. Because the elect are not in good condition. They're in a bad condition. And through their affliction, they're going to seek out the Most High. All right? But it's speaking to those that have an understanding, and also to the ones that are walking in foolishness. Go ahead.
Hear, for I will speak of excellent things, and the opening of my lips shall be right things. Right things. For my mouth shall speak truth, and wickedness is an abomination to my lips.
Right, and wickedness is an abomination to my lips. You know? But to y'all love speaking wickedness, man. Alright? Y'all love talking about Beyonce's video, some rap star's video. It always has to go back and refer to something that's folly, man. That's not profitable to you. Alright? That's what comes out y'all's mouth. Or like I said earlier, that you dudes or you women sleeping with another husband, another man's, like if you women are married, you go and sleep with another man. You know? Or you men that have feeling some girl that has a dude, you go sleep with her and commit adultery, man. That's what y'all take pride in.
It says, all the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing froward or perverse in them.
Yeah, even though we're coming in that spirit, straightforward, forward, rugged, and raw, it doesn't mean that we're going off. It was 2 Corinthians 11 says, though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge. So we're not going off, man. Y'all are going off. Because y'all have nothing to bring to the table. It's like the brothers always saying, how many ears you got on top of your head, and how you got 2 ears and 1 mouth. So there's a reason why you got 2 ears and 1 mouth, because you got to do more listening than speaking. Because y'all don't know what y'all talk about, man. Go ahead.
It says, I think it's 1 ear and 2 mouths. You know what it said? Yeah.
No, you got 2 ears and 1 mouth. 2 ears. You got 1 on your right, 1 on your left. So you're supposed to be listening. And speaking, you only got 1 mouth. But you do more speaking than you are listening. That's why we're speaking about understanding. Because in order for you to understand, you got to listen, right? That's part of those 5 operations the Most High imparted unto us. But even that, y'all's ears are, like I said, y'all got that spiritual earwax, man. Y'all ears are stuffed up. Y'all cannot hear the truth. But the only thing y'all listen to is wickedness. That's what y'all are drawn to, a desire, or addicted to, or attracted to. But when it comes to the truth, y'all don't like it. Go ahead.
And it says, all the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing forward or perverse in them. They are all plain to him that understandeth, and right to them that find knowledge.
See, and the brothers that watch us over the internet, you know, we all understand each other. We know. They understand where we come from. We understand where they come from. But these 2/3, they have no clue. They look at us and like, man, what are these idiots doing? What are these wetbacks doing on the streets, man? They don't know what the hell they're talking about. It's like when we first came back to downtown, there was this, I don't know, this dude was probably an Edomite, but he came up talking about, well, y'all have an education? Do you have a degree?
Oh, yeah.
When we're talking about the Council of Nicaea, you know, that's how y'all people look at it. Y'all look at it as like we don't know what we're talking about. That we're just coming out here speaking all this stuff out of our own heart. We did our research. You know, we done our studying, and we still continue to this day studying. Y'all people have y'all's Bibles up on y'all shelves collecting dust. And if not, y'all break down the scriptures in the wrong way. You got something?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
2 Timothy 2:15. But study to shew thyself approved unto the Most High.
Right, you got to study to show yourself approved unto the Most High. All right, go ahead.
A workman that needed not to be ashamed.
Right, we're not ashamed of this truth, man. We're coming in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai for you Negro, Latinos, and Native American Indians and crushing this fucking image right here. Because this is the true image right here, according to Revelation chapter 1. The Most High Son is a black man, comes from the tribe of Judah with woolly hair, man. That's an abomination right there. All right? So salvation only pertains to us, according to the Bible. If you don't believe it, bring out your sword and we can go back and forth debating like a real man would.
You don't think it pertains to the Gentiles? All Gentiles?
What does the word Gentile mean?
Everybody that's not a Jew.
The word Gentile means country dweller, a country dweller. And that goes back to, what matter of fact, was it John? Because you had your Israelites that went followed after the traditions and customs of the other nations. All right, so they were automatically deemed as Gentiles. Do you believe that?
Well, I don't know if they were deemed Gentiles, but they were certainly vomited out of the land because they didn't obey the commands that were given in Leviticus.
Right, from the Lord.
Yeah.
Right. So you have your Gentile state of mind Israelites, and you got the natural Gentiles, like the so-called if you don't fall into these tribes, then you're considered a Gentile. All right. But if you like before we came into the truth, we were Gentiles.